Imagine this scenario. You put your offer in on a dream home, the seller accepts, and you hand over a few $1,000s in earnest money to show you're serious about buying. But a few weeks later, the inspection turns up with major foundation issues and the deal falls apart. Now what happens to that money? That's where an earnest money release form comes in. In this video, we'll cover what this form is, when it's used, and how it helps both the buyer and the seller handle earnest money the right way. Let's jump in. We're eForms, the #1 source for easy-to-use legal templates that help you take care of life's paperwork fast. If you're ready to start creating your own earnest money release form, click the link in the description to get started now. What is an earnest money release form? Earnest money, sometimes called a good faith deposit, is money a buyer pays to a seller when entering into a real estate contract, usually for land or property. It shows the buyer is committed to following through with the purchase. Once the funds are deposited, they typically are held in escrow. Escrow means a neutral third party holds the money until both sides meet the terms of the deal. The escrow agent isn't part of the transaction. Their job is to keep things secure and fair. What happens if the deal falls through? If the deal falls through, earnest money may or may not be refunded. It depends on what's written in the contract. Transactions can fail for many reasons, including title issues, inspection problems, low appraisals, or other major defects with the property. The buyer and seller can agree on what happens to the money if the sale doesn't close. For example, if the buyer backs out because they can't secure financing, the contract might explain whether the deposit gets refunded or forfeited. But if the seller cancels the deal, the earnest money is always returned to the buyer. Because real estate laws vary by state, it's always a good idea to talk with a local attorney before signing or releasing any earnest money agreements. An earnest money release form helps both sides by creating a clear written agreement that avoids disputes and ensures the funds are handled fairly. It protects the buyer from losing their deposit unfairly and protects the seller from future claims once the money is released. If you're ready to start creating your own earnest money release form, click the link in the description. We're eForms, the #1 source for easy-to-use legal templates that help save you time, money, and stress. Thanks for watching, and don't forget to subscribe for more.